International Partner.
Smoove Turrell.
Für die ganze Vielfalt dieses schönen, reichen Lebens.
You can't polish a stool, but you can polish a turd.
It's canny o'clock, it's live and pre-recorded, all the way from the lovely town of Taunton. It's your main man, Mr Smoove, and his trusty little backflip, Mr John Turrell. This is the Northern Coal Experience!
Hi, good evening everybody. Once again we're back.
Hey, there's a little special guy just came to say hello.
Who was that then?
It's Mary, Mary, Mary!
Mary in the house. Come in, have a beer. Take a pew. We got some amazing rip-roaring music on the show this week, as always, of course. And we've got Mary in the house. Let's find out all about where we're coming from this week, John.
Word up, my dear friends and travellers, to a real piece of Somerset gold. Yes, you've guessed it, we're in the wonderful town of Taunton. Dating back over 1,000 years, this town has seen more than its fair share of historic revelry and rebellion. Its name derives from the Anglo-Saxon town on the River Tone, shortened to Tone Town, now Taunton. So let's see what it has to offer. Our trip here would not be complete without a visit to its monastery come castle come fort that's been looming over this fair town since 1,000 years ago. After such history, let's travel forwards in time to the King's Arms, built in 1780. This fine establishment has been quaff central to the fine people of this place for over 300 years. So let's raise a glass of fine Somerset cider and say, I've got a lovely combine harvester to Taunton as your Instagrammables.
Isn't that where Dickie's from?
Oh, Big Dickie.
Yeah, Big Dickie.
I don't know, is he?
I don't know, well he is now.
Dickie's from Taunton!
Okay, let's crack on with the show. I've got some amazing music, as I said. Hold tight, got some exclusives from Izzo Fitzroy. Who have you got coming up, John?
Oh, I've got loads of stuff. Too many to mention.
Because you can't remember.
Nah. It's John's box. I don't give away anything till the box is open, mate.
The Northern Coal Experience, the greatest show in the world.
That's hard. won't be staying for long. Could you not tell by my face I was standing miles away? Could you not tell by my cry that I am miles away? Don't play no game. Don't play no games with me. Don't play no games. Don't play no games with me. Don't play no games with me. Don't play no games. Don't play no games with me.
You're listening to Smoove and Turrell on the Northern Coal Experience. You can't have dance without the NCE. That would just be dumb.
Fun. listening to the Northern Coal Experience with Smoove and Turrell.
50,000 watts of funkin' hip-hop power.
Not that we're playing hip-hop like, but, 50,000 watts at least.
I was wondering why you stuck that in between two of the coolest chilled-out tunes ever.
Because it's
3,000 goddamn watts of cool chilled-out power! That's what it should have been.
Because this is our show, and we do what we want.
Or you press the buttons that you want.
Exactly.
Beautiful mix, though, Smoove.
Cheers.
Played some gorgeous stuff.
Started off with something that I discovered the other week. Really delighted to find this. Pinky Purcell. I started the show with this. No Games featuring Ida Urin. What a voice. On Purcell Records. Purcell Records. Lovely. The original mix. The original mix is the one.
50,000 watts of Purcell.
Somebody called Architect.
30,000 watts of Architect.
Architect, yeah, there you go. A track called, an EP called, 12-inch called Mind Games. I think that's old.
Old, yeah.
Oldie. Like me. Drum Chums. This is a weird one, right? This is called Captain Attractive, right? And it's got loads of tunes on, 4 tunes on, but they're all cut in between speeds. So
are we a bit noisy on here because something's distorted?
Aye, there is. Anyway, so they're all cut in between speeds.
Mate, just being professional.
So you could either be on 33 minus plus 8 or 45 minus one of them weird records, but I quite like that.
Just for that fact.
Decide for yourself. Yeah, just for that artifact. Prince Thomas and Lindstrom have done a few 12. This is an old one I found today.
I do love a bit of Lindstrom though.
This is with the Screwel on the front, which is nice.
For all you guys out there that can't see in the studio, the actual album cover does have a squirrel on the front.
It's called Mighty Girl.
One with the squirrel on the front.
Well, he did a series of these, you see, with all these different wood chipping animals. So there you go.
I know, but it just sounded so stupid.
Bananas. Well, we are stupid. Oh, sorry, speak for myself. Edit Pina. Edits Pina. They do a few 7 inches. That's a brand new one that's just dropped. That's all it says on there. Edits Pina. Nice. Now, Daly, thank you very much. I looked online for this record because he played it on the show when he came here to play for us. Oh, I better put some music on. And basically, I tried to get this record. It's a remix of the version that was released a few years ago. And
he didn't source it for you, did he?
No, he just gave us it.
What?
He found an extra copy and gave us it. But online, they're about 80-odd quid. So
he's a lovely kid.
Over the moon about that. It has no information whatsoever on the record, so I can't tell you who it's by. So there you go.
Some people say he's a bit of a knob, but I say he's excellent.
He's an excellent knob.
I love him.
Strata. The album finally arrived. Stratosphere. Quite impressed with some of it, and that was the one I played. Terribly named, though, a track called City Sounds.
Oh, yeah.
That's a bad title.
Yeah. Street Beats.
Voluptuous Vibe.
Yeah. Lino's Fino. That's for
Cardboard Dance.
That's for a break
dance, yeah. So there you go. That was this week's mix of 30 minutes or so. Sorry we started the show a little bit late this week. In the background, Soundway Records and Cleopatra Ensemble and an album called Solar Eclipse. Just playing various tracks while I talk over it. Nice. It's time for John's Box, isn't it? Oh, what delights do you have this week, sir?
I just fell on this today, but it's something it's been out for a while though. As far as my box is concerned, a while, you know what I mean? Maybe it's 8 months, something like that. And this is Show Me Some Love, the extended mix, Honey Dijon and Channel Trez. And check it out, my man. It's a very, very, very good club tune.
I've been around the block a couple times. Yeah, feel me when I walk in. Push it like a basement. I'm a whole vibration. Quake the earth. Come shake you down. This ain't no drill. This ain't no walkthrough. Feel the groove. It be your voodoo. Came on up from LA. Now I got honeys in the UK. Tell me how I don't miss. Tell me that you can handle it. Tell me that you need me. That you need me. Yeah.
The Jimmy Chill is what I choose. Can't be taboo when I walk through. Oh, girl, show some love.
I ain't here for the drugs. You better show me some love. Yeah.
Show me love. Show me love. Show me love. Better show me some love.
Where the freaks at? Yeah. Where the freaks at? Where my freaks at? Where my freaks at? Tell me how I don't miss. Tell me that you can handle it. Tell me that you need me. That you need me. Show me some love. I ain't here for the drugs. Better show me some love.
Show me love. Show me love. Better show me some love.
Tell me that you exist. Tell me that you are I belong.
tell me that you are.
Tell me that. drugs. Better show me some love. Yeah.
Now, you know I like B-boy breaks, right?
Aye.
And I like me psych as well.
Aye.
Well, this is on KD label, which is put together by Kenny Dope and Kev Dodge. Well, this is by the Mad Racket, and it's called B-Boy Strut. Check this out. Wonderful, simplistic stuff. Very effective. The Mad Rocket.
Just love that.
It reminds me of that label.
You see that noise, right? When I look at Mike Porter looking out the window when we're on the tour bus, that's the noise I imagine that's going on
constantly,
in his head.
Yeah.
When he's pulling his faces, you know, like doing the old
trying to get a flashback.
This thing that I took in 1993's just kicked back in.
Flashback.
Sexy.
Alright, let's change the tone a little bit, right? Because I got something very, very nice here. This is from an album called Flashbacks with 2 X's. Take Care My Friend is the name of the album, but this track is called It Just Happens. This is going to blow your mind. It's so beautiful.
Be ready for mind explosion.
kiddo, you're still smoking the old placker leg.
Oh, yeah, I love it, man.
Get your own jokes, quotes, whatever.
Yeah, whatever you like.
That's what Daly said today. I went into 586 Records in Gateshead. He's like, oh, get your own quotes. Peter Lee! What's in your box, John?
I've discovered this album today. Now, there's a lot of really good stuff coming out, like independent music coming out of India at the minute. And this
Independent?
No, this guy's from New Delhi, right? And this album is just mind-blowingly brilliant. It's called Jago by Lafifa. Every track is completely different, but it's always got really good players who are like, top players for Indian music on his weird take on what dance music is. But this track, I'm going to start you off because I'm playing 2 tracks up the album. It's that good. This is called Candy featuring Hashback Hashish. Talking about smoking plastic and all that, like. Check it out, my man.
Smoove and Turrell, 2 of the brightest stars in the northern sky.
Can't be special, that lady.
And Honestly, this whole album is like that. It's proper mind-blown, but in different ways.
He should have done that for another 10 minutes, though.
The next track I'm going to play off it, again, will blow your mind. It's killer!
Hey, here's a rare 7-inch. This is by Touch on the Elite label. It's a B-side. Oh, it's not. I played the wrong side, haven't I? Never mind, I'll play this, and I'll play the other side later. The wonderful thing about British jazz funk. Terrible lyrics.
Yeah, every time.
In a charming way, though.
Yeah, in a beautiful, charming way, but God almighty, that crap.
Yeah. Anyway, listen. Label mates time. And she's got a brand new album out. It's incredible. She sent me the whole thing and I listened to it and it's like, wow. Best work she's done yet. Easily. Apart from the tune that she made with us.
She's an incredible lady with an incredible voice and such a lovely human that she deserves every success.
She's going to drop the album, I think, next year. But the single's just dropped right now. And it's brand new, literally come out today. It's called God Gets a Little Busy. Check it out.
I'm spent, I ain't got much more to give. Last time running ragged from the dangers of my skin. But if I go to church and bow my head, then at least I'll be spared. Father, will you hold out hope for me yet? I'm numb, I'm cut off from the neck. But I'll creep down the aisle looking for the exit. Will you still keep the light on, even when I confess? Will you wait for me, even if I take years? Holy is the one who saves, so they say. The bottom of hell in in search of a lover to lay myself bare. But I wrote until my tears ran dry and my body was overwhelmed. Silence reaps the benefits. I keep praying for an answer, but I'll never find it on high. I'll make my way through troubled water, 'cause even God gets a little busy sometimes. Oh, he gets a little busy sometimes. Oh, he get a little busy sometimes. Oh, he get a little busy sometimes.
That is Izzo Fitzroy. How good is that, man?
It just makes us so proud that, you know, like, people like this are on our label.
Absolutely.
And the Allergies are killing it. You know, there's so much good stuff coming out at the minute, and so many of them are British artists doing it because of the love of music, not the love of money. Because you don't make money in music.
So congratulations, Izzo, and good luck with the single and the new album, which honestly is amazing. I can't wait for you all to hear it.
Hoochie mama.
And congratulations also to Sam Redmore, who's just joined the label as well, Jalapeno Records.
Sam's last album, and Flevins is releasing great stuff as well.
And listen, like the whole crew's coming up for our birthday Boiler Shops big party. They're all coming up.
Hiroki as well. Honestly, there's so much good gear on Jalapeno at the minute. The mind boggles.
It's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
It's that time of the month, isn't it?
Sandra Slot, what's in your slot today?
I bet it's Strata again.
No, this is kind of funny, this, because obviously I was putting all my stuff together for my box today, and I come across this record, and I was like, you know what it is? I'm not even going to put that in, because that'll be Sandra's slot. And Sandra changed her slot so many times.
She always does.
The last minute, all of a sudden it came up, and I just went, ha 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 ha, I knew that this was going to be a thing. So anyway, this is David Omar, Starlight, but this is the Grant Nelson remix. And the best of it is he chose the normal one, but I'm going to just totally say
switch
no
it up
to that. And I'm for the first time ever, I'm going to play a longer record, because
John,
I think,
what's in your box?
Yeah, well, I think the extended mix is much better.
This is the John remix of Sandra's box.
180!
20 pounds. 20 pounds.
You'll be the top of the town in these brand new rollerblades.
Top of the charts. Climbing the charts.
My love is on the rise. I wanna see your face daily, baby. Love is the thing between you and me tonight. Reach up in the skyline. The galaxy's prepared to make it starlight. Reach up in the skyline. The galaxy's prepared to make it start.
Now, I've got the sleeve of this record in front of me, right? I know for a fact, right, that these three girls did not put an advert on a newspaper and say, we're looking for a guy with, like, long curly hair who's into rock music. It must have been the other way around, right? And also, it's called Desmond Child and Rouge.
Honestly, when Desmond kicks in, you're gonna love this. Like,
this is a song called Our Lives. Our love is insane.
It's just fantastic. Desmond, when he kicks in, you're gonna worship him.
Well, he never kicks in because this is the good side, you see. I was playing you the B-side earlier before the show. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it now and play you the B-side, what John's talking about. I mean, these girls are the three hottest girls in the world. They are super hot.
They were in 1975.
I don't care.
I mean,
I'm still there.
I bet you they're all attractive women now, mate.
Yeah. Oh, dead.
Oh, I don't think they'll be dead. They look very healthy.
Well, I mean, they're about 22.
Yeah, they began to the gym and everything, man.
Nah, they're dead, I reckon. Dead call. Dead call.
If you're out there, the three girls from Desmond Chambers and the Rouge, get in touch with Smoove and Turrell on 0091711116 with the 222 and the 91715. Sandra's there to take your call.
Right, so here's the B-side. Check this out. Right, this is insanely good. It starts off all right, but then when he comes in, it's just like, you know he's a rock singer.
Oh, just everything about this I love. Come on!
You know that's him on the guitar as well, don't you? Amazing backing vocals though.
Whoa. Yeah! Let Desmond do his work, man.
Version run.
Get out of my way, this is ghetto.
There's a hole that's on.
You were Rocky. There's the punches right there.
It's like
left, right, left. He's got to win this.
You got the revenue. You got to beat that beat down.
Beat that. You've got to beat that beat down. There's trouble in the ghetto.
It's time for some Mukatsuku records. Big up Nick, thanks for sending me this. Nick Weston. Sorry about that. I went to take the adapter out the middle and it just grabbed a hold of the regos. You should never grab the hold of the adapter, should you? Because it's on 45, that's Nils Jazz Ensemble. I'm going to stay on a similar tip right now because we've got the new Azimuth album that we played last week. And we're going to stay right there with this jazzy vibe with all the Brazilian drums and Latino feel. Koromia from Azimuth's new album.
Hey, I've just been thinking there, Smoove.
What's that?
Well, you know, because the most two important things about this show, really, are Sandra's slot and John's box. Right? Why don't we change the name of the show?
To Sandra and John?
No, to the Northern Hole Experience.
Northern Goal.
Northern Hole.
Every hole's a goal.
And the Northern Hole Experience.
Can you get your finger in?
With John and Sandra and the other guy.
Butt plug in the middle. John, what you got in your slot? In your hole, sorry?
I tell you what, I'm going to play the other version of this, the original, on next week's show. But this is Adam Cheney, and the track is called Slide. But I'm going to play the First Touch remix this week because it's a banger. Check this out, mama.
12-month tour of duty, but was exposed to hostile fire almost every day.
700 enemy troops were killed last week in that sensitive border area. Throughout all of South Vietnam, the enemy lost a total of 2,689 soldiers.
18 years old and you're wearing somebody's brains around on your shirt because they got their head blown off right next to you. And that's not supposed to affect you. I can never understand. What would scare me is if we were to send a group of 18-year-olds 12,000 miles away and subject them to a year of that obscenity and have them not be affected.
One thing I absolutely love about this show is, you know, like we'll have dedicated people. You know, we make a comment, people look up this stuff. And Rich in Arizona, you know, thank God for Rich in Arizona, because all of the singers of Rouge are still alive as their last birthdays. So it says on their Facebook page. I don't think any of us could have slept without knowing.
Factoid.
Rich, you're amazing.
Oh, that track that you played, John.
I bet you they're pure gilfs.
Grannies.
Yeah, I bet you though.
Not girls.
Yeah, no, if I say MILF, it's mums, and then gilfs is grandmums, isn't it? Bet you. In fact, I might look them up tonight, see if there's old gun.
Look them up on Old Tube.
They are 99. No, 99.
They're not in anymore.
Hot! I bet you they're still hot!
None of them received the hero's
Covered in cobwebs. That's the noise as well here. You know when you take our clothes off, that noise.
Received the hero's welcome.
Ooh, I'll be gone.
That's the one that.
None of them received the hero's welcome.
None of them. Oh, I like that noise. That's like you're getting somewhere.
None of them.
Bit of foreplay there, yeah.
99.
Received the hero's.
What are you doing down there?
None of them received the hero's.
Looking for cobwebs.
Take your cornetto out of us. Loads of in jokes going on. All right, let's turn back the time. Well, let's move the time a little bit forward from this record. By the way, that record blew my mind as a kid.
What a tune, man.
And the video as well. Unbelievable. Paul Hardcastle.
Hey, and it's like totally anti-war as well. So, like, you know, like, let's learn from it and move on. Yeah, Russia. Yeah, Russia. Let's move on.
Well, we never heard a song about World War II, did we?
Oh, do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler, if you think old England's done?
Only you could sing it like that. Vietnam. Just a Saigon. Unbelievable.
Vietnam.
And all I remember is that my sister had the tape of this, and then straight after this would finish, the tape would kick in, because we recorded it off Top of the Pops, obviously. And it was, what was the song again? Not Rochelle. Princess. Remember Princess?
I've got no idea what you and your sister
You weren't
used
even
to get
born
up
then,
to,
were you?
You know what I mean? I was too busy with all the lads playing football.
I've got it. It went. It was. I think it was Phyllis Nelson that went. Move closer.
Move your body real close until we feel like we're really
Found the sink plunger. Moving it on.
Hey, it's amazing what a bit of reverb does for you.
Isn't.
For you, I was saying. It's amazing what a bit of reverb does for you.
It's classic o'clock. Got to have your love.
Dreams. I never thought that I'd find myself this close to you, my dear. Tell me what it means. I can feel your sweet caress, wash away all the loneliness that I once felt inside my heart. Boy, if you could read my mind, I'm sure that you would find what you've been searching for, what you've been searching for.
Are you ready for the 80s rap? 90s, actually.
Killer.
Here we go. Dropping it.
Now if I play the role, I take a toll on your ego. So before you bum rush the show, slow down, amigo. You're moving a bit too fast, without enough gas. Relationships like these don't last, have some class. Girls nowadays are too easy, nimble. Penetration is simple, like popping a pimple. Pride has got my back, temptation gets no slack, no hats until you're right and exact. I'm not conceited, let's get it corrected. I'm protected by a barrier that says don't marry her. Just the type of fellow that likes to take it mellow and slow. Let it flow, nowadays you never know. If you swear that you won't get it, that's how I'm living. Cause in the past I received none and too much was given. My heart was broken, so now I'm not bluffing. Save the huffing and puffing, cause hun, you get nothing.
Breathe from despair, there's so much to share.
You know it's the rap that sold this record.
I love the fact that it was a safe rap as well for radio.
Yeah.
You know, like,
penetration, like popping a pimple.
Yeah, I'm not like that. I'm just a rapper who cares about the kids. I'll leave that there.
Now, in case you've been asleep for the last 30 years, that was Mantronics. Got to have your love. Got to have your glove. Especially when it's cold outside. Remix.
That works.
Still working.
I can only ever do it the once. I don't know if you've noticed.
Well, if you only do it once, you'd never be able to do it again. You know what I'm saying?
No, like once a show,
exactly.
You know what I
mean? Once every time you feel like it.
It's the same, you know, like, I'm not a big pumper either.
John, you're such a liar.
I'm not, man. I'm doing like what his rap does. You know, it makes people feel safe.
Just fills a gap. MC fill a gap.
Well, you know what I mean.
See, I was walking down the street the other day. I took a shit on myself and I looked the other way. Everybody thought that I looked cool, but yeah, everybody knows I left the stool on the street next to the curb where everybody slipped over. They said, oh no, it's over. Now I gotta go home in my Rover covered in shit.
I could have dropped clover in there because I reckon that, you know, like with a little
I
bit
like
of
garlic. I like bunches of clovers. Here's the flowers. Clover and flowers.
Mate,
it's the voice.
I'm not being funny, but that's why the Ashbrook All-Stars, you know, with your rapping skills were so brilliant.
I just love the voice, though. Really serious voice.
Yeah. I'm making the woman feel safe like I do. I never do sex, I just have a poo. It's exactly the same when I like it, and I get there and I think about it.
There's a message for the kids, and it stays safe. Kids, don't shit on yourself, or otherwise you go home crying. Just say yes.
Think you're just sweet as a Kit Kat. Your heart goes pit-pat. Next thing you know, they're saying, buy me this and buy me that. You buy them clothes and food. They're in a lovey-dovey room. Next day, she's getting rude. You gotta deal with an attitude. But since you're the one that's rapping,
I'm not being funny. He was making women feel safe on the first one. Now, I'm not being funny. No, he's being quite disrespectful.
Bit of a dick.
About all women are wanting his money and all the rest of it. You know what I mean? What a penis.
Maybe he's just talking to the singer.
No, I've had enough of him. Get him off.
By the pen of no one, cause
called her a sucker.
Simple as that. I've had enough of him.
I was enjoying
enough of his safe rapping.
I was enjoying the memories.
No,
you know?
And then I've had enough of his like kind of bitchy rapping, and I don't like it. Right?
What about my rapping?
I love Joe rapping. That was brilliant. Right, I'm gonna come back to this Jago album.
Has it got rapping in?
FIFA. No, but it's got lovely Indian singing. But check it out. This is called Din Rat. Boy,
insanely so many years ahead of its time. Sounds absolutely brand new. Of course it is Giorgio Moroder and Donna Summer, the original. You've just got to drop the guilty pleasures, haven't you, really? Whenever you're DJing, if you drop this, it's just guaranteed of pure love of every single person in the room. I mean, who would come up to you and say, what you doing playing this, like, mister?
Oh, good.
Got any Radio Gaga?
Got out good, mate.
Got out shit. It's too good, this, mate. Doing the old wiggy wackies, are you? Me mate's got decks, like.
Yeah, man. He's got a mix and everything.
Aye. Are these yours, like?
Can I
have a gun? Can you hell?
Got any good records, eh, mate? Can I pick one?
What sort of stuff you got, like? Got any dance music? Out on dance tea? Got out good, like? Got out good, like?
Got out from the charts, like?
Did you last day out? What?
Got any naked pictures?
Here's the B-side that I meant to play earlier on. Here we go. Much better.
Oh, Sean, I need to tell you that it's still his dad's buckle.
So Sean's asking online, he's saying, why is Smoove wearing a belt that looks like it goes around him 4 times? Well, the truth is, it was my dad's, and it's the only thing I've got left of my dad's, so there you go. Without making you feel terrible, I'll be quiet for a minute, and then I'll explain.
Exactly what I did!
I'll tell you the story, right, before we go off air. What happened was, when I was at school, you know, like, got some new trousers and they didn't really fit, right?
10 minutes late, you know.
It's fine, it's fine. So I'm stood there and I'm going like,
but
right.
the story takes 3 hours.
It doesn't matter. It's going to take even longer if you keep interrupting us. So I goes, you know what, like, the lads at school have got, like, belts, you know, but back in the 80s they had, like, thin belts, like really slim belts.
Horrible thin belts.
Top man belts. River Island belts.
Caesar's Gateshead High Street
Burton's. Burton's curtains.
Caesar's
Anyway.
Gateshead High Street.
Gateshead High Street, get yourself a belt now.
Geordie belts.
Geordie belts. So, I got downstairs and said, Dad, you know that, have you got any belts? Have you got a belt? Not that I wanted a belt.
Yeah.
In the 70s, you get the belt for farting, basically. So he went, oh, aye. Give us a minute. Went upstairs, came back down. And there you go. I went, what's that? He went, well, it's a belt. And I get laughed at with that, man. Anyway, so that was it. About 20 years later, when I'm cool, I've just gone clubbing and that, and I came home and went, Dad, you know that belt you're giving? Oh, you want it now, do you?
Like he had been waiting.
He had 22 years. Anyway, he gave us it, right? And I've had it all my life. This is the belt buckle, the original brass belt buckle. It's beautiful. It's a lovely thing. It's very heavy. But I've had the leather replaced at least 5 times because it's just on me all the time.
Honestly, man, you want to see him on a Tuesday, his fingers are black with a brass ruling.
Getting a rubbing on up.
So it's shiny for the weekend.
£20. Bet the belts are on the table.
Absolute classic belt you've got there, young lad.
What a Bobby Belter. Anyway, this is a nice B-side, isn't it? It's got no words on. Do you like it?
It's gorgeous.
50 quid this cost me today.
Oh, that's even more gorgeous.
Yeah, well, by the way, in 2 hours it'll be my birthday.
I know, man.
Anyway, John, it's your turn. I've run out of music.
Sugar.
Sugar. I love that.
Sugar.
Shit.
All right, no. check this out, right? This dude called Rick, R-I-K, right? He was just doing music in his bedroom.
Rick dude.
He had 2 synthesizers, a drum machine, and he just put it on tapes and he used to sell it at the Blockbusters and, like on when people were getting off the bus and whatnot.
Oh, the old K-singles market.
The K-singles, right? And then someone discovered it, and actually it's really, really good. And this track's called Between the Lines. Check it out, my man.
It sounds like an advert.
Do you smoke ciggies? Winston's are the finest. A delicious nicotine taste on your tiny tongue. You're 12. You're looking to get back at your mom and dad for stopping your pocket money. Why not try smoking? It's fantastic. It will fill your lungs full of glorious gas, and you will be addicted for the rest of your life. This is Cancer for Christmas.
The question I ask you is, what did this guy do for a living through the day? When he came home, he did this all night, right?
I'm not being funny, man, but like you've got to check out on Bandcamp. The album is called Matter of Time, right?
It's a matter of time until someone finds him.
By Rick, right? And it's R-I-K in capital letters, right? But I want everyone just to have a look at him, right? He is fantastic.
He's got a tash.
He's got one of the best tashes I've ever seen.
Jerry curl hair.
Jerry curl on top with a mullet at the back, right? With a leather jacket over one shoulder.
Where's he from?
And a loose-fitting silk shirt on the top.
Where's he from?
I think he's from Chicago or something. Give us 2 seconds. Wait,
Sheffield.
No, he's definitely American. Auckland. The album was originally recorded in 1989 at Rick's home studio in Oakland. With 2 synthesizers and a drum machine, a reverb unit and a sequencer. Cassette recorder. Self-released on cassette only. They were sold in record stores, local shops, and even from a booth at Fulton Street Fair. The tapes were played in local bars, nightclubs, and at times were often spotted through the Bay Area. This is Rick. Matter of Time.
Well, I reckon he was a shopping trolley gatherer. What they're called?
No, I reckon he had a bigger job than that.
Really?
Yeah, maybe he's in
pencil sharpener.
not even bigger than that.
Big pencils.
No, I think he was into car insurance.
Really? Or maybe he managed Toys R Us.
No, it was car insurance. I know for a fact because of this reason, right? Computers had just come out. Right? So he's already...
He had some money to buy the synths.
Exactly. And he was au fait with, like how computers worked. And,
yeah.
So from that, he got these synthesizers, went in his home studio, and he created this Balearic breakfast.
Balearic monster! Well, I love him. I hope he's still alive. Can we find out if he's still alive?
How are Rich in Arizona? Tell me if Rick from Oakland is still alive. I need to know.
Is anyone still alive? Am I alive?
It's all a dream.
It's all a dream.
Wake up, John. Your bubbling squeak's ready.
Listen, I've got to say a massive thank you to everybody that came to Pop Rex in Sunderland on Saturday. That was unbelievable.
And Fanny, god damn it, woman. Why didn't we have more fun together?
I know, crazy. We just didn't get a chance to speak to anyone.
No, it was ridiculous. But what a night, though, man.
It was too busy in there. But we've got the Christmas show coming up, so I'm really excited about this one.
If you haven't got your tickets, or you think Australia's too far to come to a gig, just jump on a plane. Don't worry about it. It's the greatest night of the year. It's Smoove and Turrell at the Boiler Shop.
The 17th of December.
And it's always the best night of the year.
One of the first albums I ever bought was Sylvester. And I bought it just because I had no idea what it was. I bought it from Hitsville, USA.
I just absolutely love gay disco.
I was blown away by it.
Like, I'm not saying, like, gay, I mean, the clubs that I used to go to in London were gay clubs, and I went there specifically for the music.
Yeah, because there was no arseholes in there.
Well, there was a lot of arseholes in there. No, but it was just dead free and dead, like, you were either there for the music or sex, and I wasn't there for sex, I was there for the music. And
hey, love, are you here for sex or the music?
And as soon as he said, look, I'm straight, then everyone left you alone and you had the best night of your life. Turnmills in London, what a club. Rock Shots in Newcastle, what a club. I really, really want to go to, moving on.
Moving it on?
No, what's,
oh, you mean Manchester?
Homo...
Oh, Homo Disco.
Yeah, it just looks incredible, man.
Yeah.
Homo Electric.
That's it, yeah.
Aye.
Homo Erotic.
Homo everything.
Homo Momo.
Just get me in there and let me have a great time. That's all I want.
Mo Homo. Just incredible music.
Just feel good, feel free.
I also get the vibe completely that the guy from the Gabriels is this guy all over again.
Yeah, totally, man.
He's such a diva, and he's like voices like exactly the same tone.
I always remember the first time we walked into Turnmills, right? Like, bear in mind that me and my mates, we all worked on building sites, we're all straight, and Pagey went, oh no, this looks really good. And then we got in, right? And it was like mind-blowingly gay, right? And then DJ Lottie was playing in the back room, and we walked through all these guys and leotards and other stuff, and it was just like, and women as well, like, and then when we heard the music, man, it was one of the greatest nights of my life. Like, it was eye-opening. It was.
Did it make you want to be gay?
No, and there's a reason why you didn't, because there was a lot of gay guys there with friends who were girls, who just were sick of arseholes in fabric.
Chatting them up.
Trying to chat them up.
Yeah.
And when they seen that there was like a bunch of Geordies just going raj over the music and were straight, we did all right, I'll tell you that much. Like, we didn't even have to try.
What I like about my experience of finding this music was I had no idea that what gay was. It wasn't on the news. It wasn't anywhere in the 70s. You know what I mean? It was obviously there,
in the 50s,
but it was hidden. You weren't allowed to talk about it. You know what I mean?
A bowl of gay guys.
Clearly, everybody talked about it and was gay in the scene that was gay.
Of course.
But outside of that, nobody did it. You know what I mean? So. And as a kid, I guess at the time I was, 12, 13 when I discovered this stuff, and I was like, this is just amazing. And you know what's great about it? It shouldn't matter what it is, how it is, or anything. It's the music, it's the energy, and it's the love.
And it's the freedom. Yeah. And that's what, like, that gay culture showed everyone, was the freedom to just be who you wanted to be on that night and walk away and just...
And it's still going on, it's still continuing.
Fantastic.
The power of the music through the gay scene. Check this out. I got this a few years ago. A lot of money now. One of the greatest 12 inches I've ever bought. I think he's called Daboul, isn't it?
I get some time to get to know you. Your look is danger. I'm in the line of fire. I'm not afraid to choose. I got a taste for you. Don't mind if I do. I got this feeling in my bones I can't shake loose. Heaven knows I'll cover you. There's nothing I won't do for you, baby. For you, baby. My head is crowded, but you find your space. Time is getting slower. I'm the cold. over my shoulder, and where I see your face, I got this feeling in my bones I can't shake loose. Heaven knows I'm good for you. There's nothing I won't do for you, baby. For you, baby. I got this feeling in my bones I can't shake loose. Heaven knows I'm good for you. There's nothing I won't do for you, baby. For you, baby.
It's called Dr. Funk.
What a tune, no man.
Unbelievable. Now, it just so happens that in my box of tricks over there that I was using last Friday at a party I did, I've got another gay anthem. But I wouldn't necessarily call it a gay anthem. I would call it high energy, which was related to gay music, just because it was fast as. This is what started it all.
Well, you know what's absolutely mental, right? I've just pulled this up, right? Lifting me in brackets. High energy?
No way.
On my mother's life.
And that's another thing about buying records when I was a kid. I think I was familiar with the term high energy, but I didn't know what it meant or what it was or anything. Do you know what I mean? It was just like, why is it called that? No one ever told me. No one around me was gay. No one was in the scene. No one was dancing with me. You know what I mean? It was like...
Very lucky that I have a household full of gay people. Tell us exactly.
What's what? Yeah. See you sit them down, you go, hey, girls. Well, guys, girls. And
in
that.
my family, everyone tells me what a crack.
And you go like... Are you aware of what high energy is? They go, actually, they probably go, what's that, Dad? You can teach them something.
No, they're into my record collection big time.
Yeah, big time. They're stealing it right now as we sit here. So this used to go pass hands for £100, and this is like in 1986, right? This is like, that was serious money for a 12-inch back then. Now you can get it for next to now. This is the original, and I didn't pay £100 for this, but like, I mean, I never had that kind of money ever. This is Wake Up and Move. No one ever knew it was called that, right? But everyone called it Funk It. Check this out. Send this one out for Robbie Brannigan. Tops and teens. Get me kickers on.
Get them white jeans on and all, man.
I did iron them. In equal good measures, the memories of this is like hearing Wham or Culture Club. You know, that pure nostalgia just hits you. I can almost smell the club. There is actually some video footage of the club that me and Robbie Brannigan, who's called Benji B-Side on this web chat, he's got some breakdance footage of the actual club where we used to listen to this record and dance to it. And it was covered in mirrors all the way around, so it looked bigger than what it was. It's a shithole, really. But it was our shithole. And basically the DJ straight after this would actually play Wham, you know, like something equally as cheese. And breakdance was just coming on the scene, so it was like the music was coming through from America, and this guy used to DJ there, who sadly passed away many years ago. He used to get all of the imports, and I was so jealous. Now, speaking of record shopping, I found this, I can't remember where I was. I think I was in Austria or somewhere, and I bought it on a whim, right? And ever since I bought this, everybody always comes up to me, especially other DJs when I'm playing in the room, and ask me, what the hell is this? It's a version of Good Times. Check this out. So everyone's talking about how they're going to keep warm, right, Johnny? And everyone's talking about buying blankets and things like that. Like, get this right, you're going to love this. A few years ago, I bought a blanket, right? And the missus went, why have you bought that for? I went, well, because I like the feel of, like, I'm really into texture. Like,
was it one of them silky, soft kind of...
no, like, but really fluffy, like lovely fluffy.
Made of pure man-made materials.
Expensive, nice.
No, man-made materials. It wasn't expensive.
No, it was.
It was straight from Jambalaya.
Anyway. So I had that, right? And then she went, and then she had this crap one, and then all of a sudden, a week later, she had it on. And I was like, oh, now you want it, do you?
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, this has happened 3 times now.
Typical.
Where Floyd then nicked it, then she nicked it.
I've just been talking to her, sorry, that's where I've been.
I know, I can tell. And then so the other day I went, right, that's it. I'm buying myself another blanket. The 4th one. Right?
Surely this is more. If
She
they're
said
really
the same thing.
expensive,
She said the same
this
thing.
is more expensive than putting the heat
I
on.
can't believe you bought under the blanket. and then, so anyway, I unwrapped it today, right? And I put it on. I was like, oh, it's absolutely. Both the cats were on me straight away. Like, get off. This is mine. And then, you know what's going to happen next week? They're both going to be sitting under it.
Now, check this out, man. Nicola win. I think with all this, cost of heating and all the rest of it, right? I'm gonna purchase an electric blanket.
Oh, no.
You know what I mean? No, but this, they're really cheap, actually, an electric blanket. They really are now.
Really?
Anyway.
Really?
So, bear in mind, right, me and the dog are best mates. Like me
Why
and
you just put the dog on you?
I mean, the coordinator are,
On
he's with us every single day for at least 22 hours, right? And the two, I feed him, I take him for massive walks. The two are like best buddies. Then all of a sudden, gets to bedtime. Just pisses off, doesn't he? Fucks off to the electric blanket and leaves me. Easy.
You know who your mate is?
Of course I do.
Bessie Lecker.
Aye. Porter.
Off his lips.
Dancing round the room, keeping us warm every night.
Anyway, what do you think of this version then, eh? The Brazilian. Good times. Unbelievable.
It's gorgeous.
Bought on a whim. Now, we're talking earlier about clubs and great times and memories and, because we're stuck in the memory mode all the time, aren't we? The older you get, the more you regress to when times were great.
And then you start forgetting and then you're in the shit.
Aye, right in the shit. Anyway, I'm going to play this for all the Chambers crew, all the Annabelle's crew, and the Finos crew, and all of the soul ladies out there. Basically, Julie.
Get the nibbles on.
Youngster.
Nibbles on nibbles.
Nibbles?
Looked on youngster.
That's all right then. Absolute classic tune. Nina Tempo. And Hooked on You and stuff. Sax player, but made a vocal tune and made a lot of money from that.
Samia is straight in with absolute hot.
Oh, yeah.
You know that little cologne lady loves it.
Down, get down. Ironically, there was a couple of songs that didn't really belong in the scene at the time. Like stuff like Jocelyn Brown, Somebody Else's Guy, in amongst all the rave tunes, and this as well. You know, these were classics in the 70s, but they were still classics in the 90s and in the late 80s. Whereas Shaka Khan and that didn't really get a look in, do you know what I mean, on the rave floor. And I'm not talking about remixes, I'm all about the originals. What can you remember hearing in your clubbing days? That was an old record that was always played in amongst De La Soul and Unique 3.
Yeah, mate, have you got any liquid gold?
Got any poppers, Lee? Well, they used to sell poppers at the
door. Rock shop.
Well, in most clubs.
No, it was Newcastle,
actually,
it was Rock Shot.
If you remember, what the bouncers actually controlled the drug in the club, so you could actually buy the drugs before you got in the club.
Aye, they were good lads, like.
What, Blue Eyes? Remember Bluey?
Ah, he was a great kid.
He's dead now.
I know. That's why I said was.
He got proper taken out.
He was a lovely kid, though.
Don't know about that, like.
As a kid who was young, and you know, like, he was one of them sort of bouncers who was kind of respectful to young people. You know, like, he wasn't a dick.
He was alright with me, right? But he was horrible to the warm-up DJ, like horrible to him. So I can't forgive him for that.
Well, I can forgive him because he let me in loads of times.
Exactly, Mondo.
Exactly.
So moving it on from Death Talk.
Oh no, I've got this Fortified with Soul. Check it out, my man.
Here we go.
From Myriad. I can't remember what it is, but if I chose it, it must be good. Yowzy, yowzy, yowzy.
That's what I give 'em. 4 or 5 with soul, that's what I give 'em. What if I was sold? That's what I gave them. What if I was sold? That's what I gave them. What if I was sold? What if I was sold? That's what I give them. What if I was sold? What if I was sold? That's what I give them. What if I was sold? What if I was sold? That's what I give them. What if I was sold? What if I was sold? That's what I give them. What if I was sold? What if I was sold? That's what I give them. What if I was sold? What if I was sold? That's what I give them. What if I was sold? What if I was sold? That's what I give them. What if I was sold? What if I was sold? That's what I give them. What if I?
What's really irritating about this song, right?
Nothing.
No, I know the next rap line, but I can't remember it.
That's what I give them.
Oh, beat rock.
I'm only in the Benz.
I just love the late touch on that organ, man. It's perfect.
What if I was sold? That's what I give them.
Now, you know I'm a big fan of The Far Side.
Shut up, man. You've never told us that.
Really?
This is brand new information.
Well, shall I tell you about that story again? I like The Far Side. That's it. Anyway, listen, right? Everyone knows The Far Side, hopefully, for Running and Drop. They're the two big singles.
Both singles are life-changing
Your Mama
singles.
And Passing Me By.
That's what I give them.
I could keep going on, actually. But one of them, right, that never ever saw the light of day, it came out as a single, and it was like, blew my mind as a kid, is a track called The Other Fish. Check this out.
Yeah, bam, hey, what's up, yeah. We was like that, you know? Yeah, and I just got laid back.
Yeah, I'ma just sit in here for a couple hours.
Man, don't sweat it, yo. We gonna catch some stuff, dude.
I don't know, I'm kinda tired.
Nah, we got a basket. We gonna fill this basket before we go, yo.
Alright, bro.
Because that other fish is that.
It took a second to register up in my brainium, my dome, my head, my skull, my cranium. My eyes have had enough, it was time to do some talking. I had to creep through the hound dogs that was stalking. The Slimmy caught me peeping. This means she wasn't sleeping on who I was. So she creeped in like a hawk. In a minute's time, we adjourned to the floor. Ooh, I hit a high note cause of the way that she was walking. We got into the groove, I didn't bust no hip-hop moves. I just kept it nice and smooth. Next thing you know, we got together. Word, I thought we'd be forever. Didn't have an umbrella. Now I'm soaking stormy weather. Whether two birds of a feather fly or fall to be together. Never simping and leave your love life limp. There'll be no suicide attempts for this slim shrimp kid. Cause you know there's other fish in the sea. That is in the sea. In the sea. That is in the sea. You know there's other fish in the sea. That is in the sea. You know there's other fish in the sea. That is. You know there's other fish in the sea, that is. You know there's other fish in the sea. Try to clear up all the mist for an imaginary kiss with you again. Not even friends, though I wish that I could mend like a Taylor MB Olive Oil's #1 sailor. I am's what I am still, I falls like an anvil. She's heavy on the mind, sometimes it's more than I can handle. But men aren't supposed to tumble into the den. Be macho, but a honcho like Poncho will give in. Family oriented, but not oriental. A dame is supposed to claim you even if you drive a Pinto. A hero is a sandwich and a marriage is a meal. A marriage is a paper, are they faking or for real? What's the deal, Zappers? Will you go tumbling after your man and take a stand, or will you help him roll faster? The reason why I ask you is because I'm sick of this. Pitch slick and drip from a nigga's benefits. He doesn't even suit you and he's surely not the size. I'm surprised that you slept I'm like a bull, but his pool never fades me. The kid is going crazy. They stepping with my lady. They're working on a baby. I'm pushing up the daisies, but hey diddle diddle, I won't play second fiddle to no man and stand firm on this and fill up all the bliss with the big juicy kiss. Let's call me picture problem is no, I won't this. I'm just like all the other fish in the sea. You know there's other fish that's in the sea. In the sea, you know there's other fish that's in the sea. In the sea, you know there's other fish that's in the sea. In the sea, you know there's other fish that's in the sea. In the sea, you know there's other fish that's in the sea. In the sea, you know there's other fish that's in the sea. In the sea, you know there's other fish that's in the sea. In the sea, you know there's other fish that's in the sea. In the sea, baby. In the sea, baby. In the sea, baby. In the sea, baby.
Seriously, miles ahead of its time. Unbelievable. Like, incredibly mind-blowing stuff, that, like, Other Fish by The Far Side. Taken from their first album. What have you got, rapper-wise? Are you got a ribbity-rappity-roppity?
This is male's behaviour this time. But Kendrick always brings it, man.
He always swears on it.
I love the opening line to this song. It's just fantastic.
Take off the foo-foo, take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi. Take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss. Take off the weird ass jewelry, I'ma take 10 steps to taking off top off. Take off the fabricated streams and the microwave memes, it's the real world outside. Take off the fake teeth, take off the fake roll, take off the humble cop here. Take off the gossip, take off the new logic, if I'm rich, I'm real. Take off the shred mill, take off the doje, take off the Birkin bag. Take all that designer bullshit off and what do you do?
What the fuck is council protocol? Say what I want about you niggas, I'm like overdog. I treat you practice like I'm Jigga, watch I own it all. Oh, you worry about a critic, that ain't protocol. You ugly as fuck, yeah. The word in a panic, the women is stranded, the men on the run. The profits are vanished, the law take advantage. The market is crashing, the industry wants niggas and bitches to sleep in the box while they making a mockery following us. This ain't monopoly, watching for love. This ain't monogamy, y'all getting fucked. Hold on.
Take off the foo-foo, take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi. Take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss. Take off the weird ass jewelry, I'ma take 10 steps to taking off top off. Take off the fabricated streams and the microwave memes, it's the real world outside. Take off the fake teeth, take off the fake roll, take off the humble cop here. Take off the gossip, take off the new logic, if I'm rich, I'm real. Take off the shred mill, take off the doje, take off the Birkin bag. Take all that designer bullshit off and what do you do?
What the fuck is council protocol? Say what I want about you niggas, I'm like overdog. I treat you practice like I'm Jigga, watch I own it all. Oh, you worry about a critic, that ain't protocol. Bitch. Hold up, hold up.
In the loose, I got problems and fools, I can swim on my feet. Cameras moving whenever I'm moving, the family suing whenever I make. Murder is stacking, the president acting, the government taxing my funds in the bank. Homies attracting the fence when I'm breaking, look up my reaction, my pupils on skates. Hold up, hold up.
Take off the foo-foo, take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi. Take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss. Take off the weird ass jewelry, I'ma take 10 steps to taking off top off. Take off the fabricated streams and the microwave memes, it's the real world outside. Take off the fake teeth, take off the fake roll, take off the humble cop here. Take off the gossip, take off the new logic, if I'm rich, I'm real. Take off the shred mill, take off the doje, take off the Birkin bag. Take all that designer bullshit off and what do you do?
What the fuck is council protocol? Say what I want about you niggas, I'm like overdog. I treat you practice like I'm Jigga, watch I own it all. Oh, you worry about a critic, that ain't protocol.
You ugly as fuck,
yeah.
Mr. Lamar in the house.
What a guy, man.
Ugly as fuck.
Incredible.
Are you all having a good time out there tonight?
Y'all having a good time.
Are y'all having a good drink?
Y'all having a
Y'all
good drink.
drinking and looking ugly.
Y'all drinking the gin and juice. That's what me and Smoove want to know. Is that what's happening out there tonight?
I got a good story for you, John.
Oh, tell me all about it. Sir. When you were a young child.
No.
Something like that.
I was in Chambers, and
you were in Chambers as a young child. You had
Benji
you had
B-side.
white jeans on. You had some kind
No.
of red kickers.
That was.
And there was a circle of children.
5 years before.
Circle
That was
of
5
children
years.
dancing.
We've moved on since then.
Let me tell my story. There was a circle of children, and they were dancing. And you knew you had the moves, but you didn't have the passion to get on that dance floor that night. Now, what you did was you got up that passion, you got on that dance floor, and you danced all night. And at the end of that session,
So anyway, Benji B-side.
Let me finish my
Benji B-side
motherfucking
was
story.
in the
Let
club
me finish
when I
my
had this.
motherfucking story.
And basically,
And what happened
came
was
in,
when
right,
he
and he went
finished
like,
that dance,
"Oh, Smoove,
55 women picked him up and
this
carried him
guy
out in his
has
white
got
jeans
this
and his red
record
kickers.
sleeve. Now, can you get this record?" And I said, "Yes, you can, but it's so rare at the time because it came out in 1984, right? And it was like so rare." And I was like, "Yeah." So I said to this kid, right? I says, "Like, you can't get that record," and he went, "I bet you I can.
I bet you I can,
I bet
you
you
motherfucker.
you kiss my ass if I get that record." Well, guess
Kiss
what?
my asshole.
Guess what he did, right?
He got that motherfucking record.
He didn't know. He borrowed it off Benji B. So I had to kiss his ass in the club, drop his trousers.
His actual asshole.
Yeah, no, he's bum
His
cheek.
Brunei.
I would never kiss anyone's arsehole.
Sultan of Brunei.
No matter how hard you try.
You can't stop us now.
And this is the record.
No matter how hard you try, you can't stop us now.
This is a brand new release this week. It's coming and it's climbing the charts. It's number 4. The import is expensive.
Renegades of this atomic age. This atomic age for renegades. Renegades of this atomic age. This atomic age for renegades.
Prehistoric ages in the days of ancient Greece on down to the Middle Ages. Planet Earth kept on to changes. Then the Renaissance came. Times continue to change. Nothing stayed the same, but there were always renegades. Like T-City Bull, Tom Paine, Dr. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, they were renegades. Yes, the renegades. That time and age, somebody renegade. Now hand clap, the renegade. From a different solar system, many, many galaxies away. We are the forms of another creation, a new musical revelation. And we're on this musical mission to help the others listen. Here group from land to land, singing electronic jams like
Astrology,
like
technology, like creation, the Zulu nation,
like
revelation, destroy all nations,
like
inheritance,
like
violence and
like
doomsday. Nothing stays the same. A renegade.
So I'll fill you in, right? John's got that popping gear on. Can you hear him popping? Popping and a locking and a shocking and a wrapping it up. A renegade.
I'm body popping. I'm body popping.
Motherfucking body popping.
I'm body popping, motherfuckers.
Popping like a top.
Never hear you. Never hear me. I'm body popping, motherfuckers. Don't you fucking dare tell me I don't body pop.
This time and age. Somebody renegade. Now hand clap. Now renegade.
It was good to see some old school mates the other day when I was in the old Pop Rex
Echo room.
John Coxon. I went to school with him called Cocker. We used to always laugh about this record. That little noise in the middle there.
I've had a canny class night lately.
You had a good time, John?
I've had a mint time. It's been great music, right? And on top of that, proper top fun.
And you get to go home and hug your dog.
Oh no, because he's on the electric blanket.
Oh, you got knee looking then.
Yeah, twat.
Can you not get in between the dog and Nicola?
Because of me snoring, I'm downstairs, aren't I?
Oh well, wank it is then.
Wank! Oh!
Bumping, shocking and rocking and putting aside the hip hop and
Sorry, what time is it?
Wank! Oh!
Back to the music.
Absolutely, I believe that.
Did that wake you up, kids? I love this machine. Right, John, what you got next before we get out of here?
MC poppin', we buzzin' with the fuss and the sound of electronics. With the bass, and the tempo, the horns and our vocals. You know, every time I'm poppin' to the beat, we get fresh. There was a time when our music was something called a big street beat. People would gather from all around to get down on the big sound. You had to be a renegade those days to take a man on the dance floor, like Africa Bambaataa and the Soul Sonic Boys. We're talking about Mr. B.
Pow! Wow!
L-O-V-E was a renegade. Yes, a renegade. Of the time and age.
Nobody give me ye!
Now hand clap. Now renegade.
Yeah, there's only one way that you can end this show.
Dance, sucker!
This goes
Dance,
out
sucker!
to the one and only Sean Fairhurst. That guy's got nipples like Scania wheel nuts.
Dance, sucker!
And when you see him at a festival and the wind just blows right, those nipples are so tight.
Celebrate your life every day. Put a smile upon your face. Do the best you can in every way. Do what you like till you die in day. You'll die happy. Do the best you can. Don't you think it's time you really smile? Never breathe a word of giving up. Don't you think it's time you lived it up? You'll die happy. Live your own life. You'll die happy. Ain't no sense in crying.
just what you sow. Live for love and let it show. 'Cause judgment day is growing near. Listen up, I'll be in your ear. Die happy. You only go around one time. Be happy, ain't no sense in crying. Oh no, people got to be happy. Live your impossible cover. Impossible cover. Be happy, ain't no sense.
What a great show. Hope you enjoyed it tonight, everybody.
I properly enjoyed it tonight.
Did you have the fun, John?
I had a massive bit of fun and I loved it. Every bit of that fun.
Having the fun. So listen up, folks. Next week, we are in Lancaster on Saturday, but we are available on the Friday for the next Friday. Glorious Northern Coast! Obviously, I had to check my diary for that. So we'll see you next Friday. Before we go, I'm going to leave you with Mr. Grant, who doesn't want to be left in an avenue, and he doesn't want to dance.
He hates avenues, that kid.
He doesn't want to dance.
He hates dancing. But does he like electric?
No, not at all.
I know, but I sure he likes one of them because he wrote a song about it.
You got to find out, though.
I don't wanna dance with you, baby, no more. I never do something to hurt you, though. Oh, but the feeling is bad, the feeling is bad. I don't wanna dance.
What's up, like? Why do you not want to dance, mate?
Because I like Electric Avenue.
Well, it's tough. You haven't wrote that song yet.
Get it on, man.
The feeling's bad, man. Listen up.
This isn't Eddie Grant's finest work.
I love your personality.
Why?
Oh, but I don't want a love on the show. Sometimes I think it's insanity. Girl, the way you go. With all of the guys in the corner. Oh, baby, you're the latest trick. Oh, you seem to have their number. Look, they're dancing still.
All the guys on the corner, you have all their
Honestly,
numbers.
man, it's
the
shit.
lyrics.
Shit, this song.
Baby, no more.
I want
terrific.
Electric Avenue and I want it now.
Well, you'll have to put it on
I'm
yourself.
I'm not ending the show with that.
I am.
Crap. you got this on the right speed.
The mega mix.
Get down to Electric Avenue and have some fun some more.
Didn't they use it for an advert, like Electric Avenue? But it was like Marks and Spencer or something.
No, it was
Marks and Spencer's.
I think it was for an anti-drugs campaign, and what they said was, "You're gonna get down to no drugs avenue. You're not even getting higher. Just drink some milk or two in
Cheap
Electric
drugs.
Avenue."
Cheap drugs. You don't get higher. Waste of coin.
I'm not having that as the last song.
Neither am I. I'm up with this.
Sort it out then.
I've got one.
Do it then.
And if I tell you that I love you, would you touch my tiny balls?
Good night, folks. I said good night, folks. Good night. Dinner gone on. Dinner gone on. Dinner gone on.
Electric Avenue. Electric Avenue.